Mr. Vice President, Dr. Siddiqui, distinguished guests, friends, ladies and gentlemen. A sense of humility brings us together as a fellow Indian, linked by common goals, common cause, and common commitment, and bonded by shared history, shared heritage, shared background, and shared belief. The Lord that unite us, the little that divide us. Our bonds are stronger than the differences that too often drive us apart. It is a distinct honor to have been asked to speak at this seminar on the 125th anniversary of the Duty Society of Aligarh Muslim University and focusing on the educational development of weaker sections in India. So thank you, Dr. Siddiqui, for inviting me to speak to these distinguished gatherings of people. Both of us have a store of a shared memory of Aligarh. I want to thank the Vice President Ansari for providing the broad shoulder upon which we can stand. I admire his strong and firm belief in the most diverse and tolerant vision of India. I regret that I cannot be there in person because of a previous commitment. But let us assure that I am with you in spirit and committed to the cause of ensuring a quality education that equips those in the weaker section with the knowledge, skills, abilities, and attitude to succeed in the 21st century. The full speech that I would have delivered had I been able to participate, titled Making a Difference, is printed in the seminar program. In this speech, I talk about Aligarh Muslim University and what Aligarh Muslim University have made to make a positive difference in the people's life, the contribution, the duty of society, and the needs of the weaker sections. In these brief remarks, I want to highlight the pivotal roles that I think you, members of the Duty Society, and the other distinguished educationists, scientists, doctors, engineers, and mathematicians in attendance tonight can and must play to make a meaningful difference for those in the weaker sections of the society. The roles that I would prescribe are educator, role model, innovator, problem solver, job creator, change agent, and a team player. So let me begin with the role of educator. There has been a considerable amount of recent research that shows that those who do well or excel have developed not only the minimum technical knowledge or skills required in an area, they have also developed the character that is required to apply and use those skills to continue to learn in order to become the best that they can be and to work hard and persist in the face of difficult obstacles in order to achieve their goals. Given these findings, the educator's role in contributing to the achievement and advancement of individuals in the weaker section should be a broad one of striving to develop the whole person by building the knowledge, skills, abilities, and attitude, and not a narrow one of transmitting knowledge only. Education development is indeed critical for those in the weaker section. Education alone, though, is a necessary but not a sufficient condition for fully empowering and preparing individuals for success in life. In addition, there are a number of factors that constrain those in the weaker section. So those of you in this audience have the personal and professional power to move beyond education, to play the other roles that I have enumerated, to create more holistic solution for those in the weaker section. So let me discuss each of these roles briefly. Role model. One of the limiting factors for many in the weaker section is that there are few within their peer groups whom they can look into as a positive examples. People learn through observation, not conversation. Recognizing this, a teacher, no matter whether the setting is in the classroom or somewhere else, can act in ways that are worthy of emulation. Innovator. Those in the weaker section lack resources of all types. Innovations such as cheaper computers and microloans have been useful to move those individuals forward. Most product and service development is targeted to those with substantial purchasing capability. Concentrating on developing goods and services to those with scarce resources may not yield big financial returns, but the returns from a better society would be huge. Problem solver. Some of what stands in the way of success for those individuals in the weaker sector could be issues such as lack of transportation or access to proper medical treatment. You, members of the Duty Society, have the requisite skill sets to develop alternative delivery systems and approaches to eliminate these conditions. Job creator. We are living at a time when automations, robotics, and information technology are destroying traditional middle-skill jobs that once might have gone to those in the weaker section who are educated. The opportunity exists to study the job displacement impact of new methods and approaches and to create new employment paradigm in response to them. Change agent. Rules and regulations and local conditions such as lack of schools or teachers frequently inhibit the progress of those in the weakest sections. You, Duty Society members, can be leaders in identifying those factors and advancing proposals and building community coalitions to address them. Team player. No one of us is as strong as all of us together. The Duty Society has a long history of making a difference. By working together and harnessing the brain power of the members and the common causes, the Society has the potential to add considerably to its storied history. Educator, role model, innovator, problem solver, job creator, change agent, and team player. I'm certain that you, members of the Duty Society of Aligarh Muslim University, are active in most, if not all, of these roles that I am recommending. So, I view my recommendation to play this pivotal role as evolutionary rather than revolutionary. They're directed towards bringing conscious attention and a continuous spotlight on fulfilling all of these roles. You are already a difference maker. By highlighting these roles, I'm asking you to amplify, magnify, and intensify your effort because you know and I know that the needs of those in the weaker sections are significant and substantial. In closing, let me take you back to my opening comments where I stated that even though I couldn't be there in person, rest assured that I am there with you in spirit and committed to the cause of ensuring a quality education that equips those in the weaker section with the knowledge, skills, abilities, and attitude to succeed in the 21st century. I'm with you in more than spirit in pursuing this cause. As many of you know, my wife Debbie and I have committed $2 million to support the building of a new management complex at Aligarh Muslim University. That complex would directly and indirectly benefit those from and the weaker sections of the society. We look at the funding of this management complex not as a philanthropy, but as an investment that will yield exponential returns. Aligarh students has always been our best hope. This is my way of saying thank you and keeping the hope alive. We're pleased to be providing this contribution to making a difference and to help those of you in the Duty Society make yours. We look forward to our ongoing partnership in making that difference. So before I close my remark, I say to all of you that we need to ensure that India's weaker sections and minorities are active participants in India's inclusive economic growth. They must be equal partner in India's prosperity. With that thought and spirit in mind, let us extend our hand, our hope, and our help to those who are voiceless, to those who are poor, to those who are hungry, to those who are socially and economically disadvantaged. And let us give them the latest opportunity to succeed. When they succeed, all of us succeed, India succeeds, and the world succeeds. So let us stand together because we are Indian with the bond that holds us together. These are the values that bind us together. Thanks for the opportunity to speak with you. Keep on making a difference. Have a great seminar, and God bless you all.